all the latest happenings in the world, if you don't live a box, girl, just take out Shane Flow TV. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like, and then share.
Blessings and honor to all of my viewers and subscribers. It's my pleasure to have you on my platform. And before we get started, I'm asking you kindly to hit the subscribe button, click all notification bell, so as soon as I make a post, you have been notified. Yes, people, so on today's show, we have Lexus taking shots at DJ Khalid and the artists them we work with. We have Cecile, says she take her first dose of vaccine. Also Ramesh take her first dose. You see me, Shensia also take hers also. Yes, so me I say we have Tana Stephen going at the Prime Minister for his ghetto people spreading the virus, and also Triple X. So we are going to kick it off with Mr. Lex. You see me as the people. So he make a post and said, "Dear DJ Khalid, just letting you know there are a lot more artists in Jamaica. Hashtag respectfully." Then him say again, every time Khalid come at the same artist them him use and the song them nah it kiss me teeth. Yeah, I said it. Yes, I the people. So basically him a disrespect Carleton, Buju banton, Barrington, levy, and Bounty Killer. Yes, I the people because him say the song them nah it, and every time him come at the same artist them. People want to think about that. Anyway, people, we have Ramesh, we have Cecile post the story page. I got vaccinated today. I took the Zenka, and my next date is June 1st. And no, me never take no picker. No side effects so far. So me I say people, and then we have Ramesh also take the vaccine. Take a look at Ramesh's video.
That day, man. That day, vaccine, man. The world team will travel right through, man. We have to have a vaccine.
Vax clean.
Yeah. Box clean. Zane. Ready to forget the joke, man. Joke me, baby, joke me. Oh my God, I can feel it. I feel it. I feel the power of the vaccine in me. I can fly freely now, my people. Yo, we just don't take a vaccine. Jerry, yourself, Dan?
No, I didn't. Oh, I can't feel it.
Shaggy, how you feel right there?
Hungry side effects, man.
How you feel, Slider? How you feel? Yeah, man, you left hand, you know. Oh, we get that left hand, so.
Are you sure? The vaccine make you act perfect, you know.
So Ramesh said, people, in time like this, you have to get your vaccine because this is just the way to make the world better. You might not agree with it, but adjust so the system stay. We have to do what is needed. Might not be what we want to do, but it's what we need to do. Today, team Sheng Yang took our vaccine, and team Ramesh Entertainment will do the same once vaccine is available where they are in the world. Yes, I say people, so Ramesh encourage the people to take the vaccine. So the Prime Minister is getting a lot of backlash for his statement that he made yesterday about the people who are going to the corner shop to buy chicken back on Big Jilla Island, the Alpha bread and Ray. They are not wearing any masks, my people.
We have to lock down because the persons who are going to the corner shop on a Sunday or a Saturday or whichever day to buy the 2 pound of rice, the big Jilla oil, the half of bread and so forth, and the half of chicken or chicken parts or chicken back. Those persons are not wearing their masks. They are not social distancing. They may not get ill, but their grandmother or an older uncle would get ill.
Yeah.
And when they go to the hospital, there is no bed there for them or oxygen there for them. And then they go on social media and say, the government wicked, see what they are suffer.
Yeah.
Not making the connection. And I'm saying that the conversation that we're having is being very limited.
The current PM has supporters who seem to think every time somebody criticizes his work, or the quality of his work, or the lack of his work, or the direction of his work, they're fighting him and they're bad mind or they're vindictive. I've been called vindictive. And I'm under the impression that as a Jamaican citizen, it is my duty, not only my right, but my duty, my obligation to my place, to hold him accountable. And I feel extra responsibility where that is concerned because I've voted for him twice. So I feel like it is my responsibility as somebody who helped to visit him and the Jamaican people. If he's a travesty, I am partially responsible for that. And so it is doubly my responsibility to hold him accountable and to make sure that he does what I intended when I voted. I didn't vote the last time. I wouldn't if you paid me because I didn't have a choice. I didn't want to vote for him, and I have no interest in voting for Peter Phillips. So as far as I was concerned, there was nobody to vote for, so I stayed at my yard. But I voted for him twice before that. I don't regret the vote. I regret his behavior. And when I criticize his statements regarding the people who buy Big Jill, now if you don't see me on my live, you don't see me talk about this all the while. My mother used to send me to a shop go buy Big Jill oil and pound of flour and ounces of salt fish for cook dinner, right? For him to come out in a public and make a public statement to talk about when him speak specifically say people who are got a corner shop go buy and him list out the corner shop items so that if you had any doubt as to what income bracket he was talking, he made it clear when he listed the items that you buy Big Jill oil. Rich people don't buy that. May I tell you something? You see, from me left my childhood home where we live in a one room and sitting, me not see back Big Jill oil. From memory me quote it. So me can tell you this, me know I want a certain amount of money people have we buy Big Jill oil. Somebody who can afford a buckle, no buy it because Big Jill oil is dear for buy Big Jill oil. It dearer. Because you know when them part it up in them little pieces that are sitting there, the cost goes up. So when him specify Big Jill oil and half a bread, you know nobody rich who go buy half a bread where makes somebody touch them bread? No. So Big Jill oil, half a bread, he must speak to a specific income bracket or social class of persons, right? And when I criticize that, what I'm asking is that he stops singling out poor people. Stop singling out poor people when you talk about who responsible for the spread of COVID. When he come back and I say, if you watch the whole speech, you will see say more, but me not see say uptown people will go up on a yacht. Glad say, stop singling out poor people and stop act like a dem spread corona. That's it, me gone.
So you see that Tana Steven posts this to our Instagram. No virus appear because people don't follow protocol. You have to actually have a virus to spread it. If anybody at the corner shop has it. Then she said, the brother not stop style the population. And then someone who so fool. Corona spread because poor people now wear masks, go shop, question mark. So people will remain in the local and spread it to each other in a them local who bring it out there at a significant enough rate for be the reason for the lockdown. Make it make sense, Andrew, about Big Jill oil. KMRCT. Show me the result of the virus studies. Back up by testing. In fact, every poor people community is so infested. Then open the last place because that means the virus rate is even higher. It's a the people. So, you know, say, I get a lot of people upset. Yes, I say people, and you know, everybody come out and I say what they have to say towards the Prime Minister. And also, this is what Khago say.
Yes, let me interpret what my favorite Prime Minister have to say this morning about you poor people. The spreading of corona in Jamaica, it is caused only solely by the poor people, the ghetto people, the one that live behind the zinc fence. I'm just interpret what my Prime Minister want to say, but he cannot say it like this. You poor people, the one who can buy one big July, or one who can go chop a chicken in half, and the chicken back people, only spread the people, a COVID. People like Faithful and CD King and Ross and Dirty Sean and Uno a COVID spreader. My people them can go Mega Mart and Walmart and buy them things. We don't have no COVID. Uno get up people and spread COVID. Uno girl we have 3 and 4 and 6 man to get to make up and buy Uno rice pan Sunday. When I say rice, I mean 43 grain of rice and 24 grain of peas. Uno is the problem in Jamaica, so I lock it down per weekend. And that the Prime Minister want to say. Peace.
So Khago say him interpret what the Prime Minister mean because he never really want to come out to make it sound harsh. But in the same statement the Khago make, it seem like say him diss somebody. Him says people like CD Faithful, CD Mix, Ross and Sean spread the virus. So I don't know who matter. When I say I Faithful, who they kind of mix up in a like a scamming thing with Iactian. And him say Sean, I don't know if Sean Nizzle, and the Ras, I don't know if I acting him attack. You see, I say people. So if you have any idea, just leave it in the comment section and let me know. You see, I say people. Anyway, people, moving on to Triple X right now, who is another person who is upset over the words them where Andrew Holness make. You see, I say people. So check out where I go on from this bad selector Triple X.
How can you say that the reason why COVID-19 is being spread is because people go to the corner shop on a Saturday and a Sunday? That would have been bad, but it still wouldn't be so bad. We could have looked at it and say, Andrew, I foolish to say attack, you know, because people go to corner shop every day of the week. You have people go to corner shop Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So locking it down on a Saturday, locking it down on a Sunday, that not going to make a difference because people still have to go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. But then, when you go and you add to the fact that the reason why we are closing down on Saturday and Sunday is because the people who go to the corner shop are not wearing a mask. Well, Andrew, we don't say a foolish Andrew, a foolish attack. People got supermarket and still not wear a mask. Them wear the mask when they enter, but as them reach in, them take off the mask. When they set and then got the big wholesale them take off the mask, from them go in, from them start. When them reach a cashier, them put on back the mask, but them now wait while them in there. Foolish is that attack, Andrew. That not make no sense. We could have did say that, and that would have been bad, but it still wouldn't have been so bad. When am I gonna say the people that go to we are locking down the country on Saturday and Sunday because the people who go to the corner shops do not wear masks, that buy half a bread, big jilla oil, and pound of chicken, or whichever amount of chicken him say. When you hear the man speak with such specificity, when he speaks with such specificity, when you speak with such specificity on the products being purchased at the same corner shop, what subset or what socio-economic group are you speaking to? What socio-economic group are you blaming for the spread of corona? What socio-economic group are you speaking to? When you are going to talk about the persons who are buying a half a bread and a big jilla oil and a little bit of chicken. First of all, if you buy half a bread, you cannot afford to go to supermarket. You cannot afford to go to supermarket. If you have to buy a half a bread, you cannot afford to go to supermarket. Because supermarket don't sell half a bread. And when you live in a ghetto, you don't live in a close proximity to a supermarket. So if you're going to go to a supermarket at least going to have to take one mode of transportation go there and the next mode of transportation to come there. So that is $200 that you're spending to at least to go to purchase the bread. That $200 they could have made up on the half of bread money and buy a complete loaf of bread. You wouldn't have to buy a half of bread. So when you're going to make speeches and statements targeting the poor and the disenfranchised of this country, first of all, you as a prime minister should have shame. You should have shame as a prime minister to speak of the persons in your country having to buy a half loaf of bread. Whenever you speak of a half loaf of bread, or persons purchasing a half loaf of bread, your voice is supposed to tremble when you talk. You're supposed to speak it at the softest tone. You're supposed to whisper that. You're not supposed to speak them things there with your chest. You're not supposed to talk out of your chest. You're not supposed to ask compress your diaphragm and make it come out of your mouth so loud. Say people in your country where you are governed, after you purchase a half loaf of bread, you should have shame as a prime minister.
Yes, my people. So just leave a comment in the section and let me know what you guys think. Do you think the president words too harsh towards the people in the inner city, and what Mr. Lexus have to say towards DJ Khalid, and also Tanya Steven and Mr. Lex and Mr. Triple X? Sorry about that. So just leave a comment in the section below, guys, and let me know what you guys think about this whole thing. So, I say, people, big up on yourself.